Everyone. Thanks for coming by and having a listen tonight. So sorry about the mess. I just got done with my workout because I had to work late and I knew I had to come on this live broadcast, and I just fit my workout in really quick because I am committed to my boot campers that we're in right now. So welcome tonight. I just want to go over basically the all the questions that you've wondered about coaching, but just haven't asked or haven't thought that it was actually something for you. So just to start out, my name is Kristen, and I've been a coach for 3 years, and I absolutely love it. It's completely changed my life. I love the community. I love helping others. I love that if I'm struggling, I can fall back and someone's right there to pick me up. It's just an amazing, amazing network of women that just pick each other up. So if you don't know my story, I'm not going to go through it tonight, because if you go to my YouTube channel, my story, I do have a video on there that I put up recently letting you know all about me. So I'm not going to go into that tonight. I'm going to get to the nitty-gritty of the coaching and the coaching opportunity. So when I first started, and I'm not going into my story, but when I first started, I did not want to coach at all. I told my coach, I said, there's no way I'm going to post on social media. I just want the discount because I was drinking the shakes and I loved them and I loved the products, and I bleed blue. I love Beachbody. So I just wanted the discount. And I told her I was never going to do anything with it. And then look at me now. But it's an amazing opportunity. And the more and more that I'm involved with it, the more I see people who have been in it for years, or not even years, people who have been in it as long as I have. And the people who have achieved so much in their life and so much freedom, I just love it even more. I don't know why everyone isn't doing this. It's crazy if you are dedicated and want to put the work in, what you can actually accomplish and what kind of life you can live. So I just wanted to go over a couple things as far as like myths about coaching. So a lot of people think I'm not at my goal weight. I'm not fit. But the amazing thing about this is that you truly inspire people. So when you share on social media about your journey, you actually, if you're at the very start of your journey, you will have it easier than someone who is already at their weight, because they don't have a before and after to show people. They aren't going through and showing people what is possible. And if you're just starting your journey, don't waste not sharing it and losing all of those people that you could inspire, that that needed to see your post that day. So I get up every day, and when I work out, I know that there's people in my boot camp that are waiting for me to show up. They started on it because I inspired them or asked them, and they've been kicking ass through the 3 years that I've been doing this. And I show up every day for them. And I show up on my social media every day for that person that is too scared to ask, or too scared to start something, or thinks that they are just meant to live in the body that they're in. So you don't have to be at your goal weight. It's actually better if you're not at the fittest time of your life, because you can share all of that with someone. Another question I get is that I don't have enough time. So I don't have enough time. Honestly, I feel like if you really want something, you will find the time, you will find the money. Like, if you really want something, you'll make it happen. And I work an insane amount of hours at my current job. And I want this so bad that I fit it into pockets. Like today, for instance, on my lunch break, I was reading my personal development. That was half of my lunch break, and the other half was connecting and inviting people, and just starting conversations, getting to know people. And then in the evening, like I'm doing this right now, I did my workout. I'm coming on here to share with you guys because I feel like I need to tell everyone about this opportunity. And then in the morning, so in the mornings, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I normally work out in the morning. Today, I didn't. This whole week has kind of been thrown off because I just got a new puppy. But I get up at 4 a.m. and I get my workout in, and I plan out my whole day. I plan out what I'm going to be posting on social media, what I feel like is going to inspire people throughout my day, and I just kind of fit in the pockets. And you you will make time if you realize that you want to put in the work and that you want this life for yourself. So you have to create your own vision as to what you want, and then you have to work towards that. Because if you put in the work, and it's a lot of work, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's a lot of work. It's not a get rich quick or anything like that. You're helping others change their lives, and there's a lot of work you have to put into it. And there's a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but then as soon as you go over that big hump, it is so much better. So that's another myth that I hear. The other one is, I just don't know enough people. I don't have a big social media following. Well, I had less than 200 people on my Facebook friends when I started, and I'm typically adding. I end up adding at least 20, 30 friends every month, of just people that I've met, people through other people through acquaintances. It's you know more people than you think you know. And when you're first starting out, like Chase was my first coach, and my mom was my other one. So that brought me to the first rank in our company, which is Emerald. And you don't have to devise this huge plan of meeting these people and then trying to get them to join you. It isn't like that at all. You start conversations with people, and you start. You love the products, or if you haven't started yet, I guarantee you, I'll get you into a boot camp, and you're gonna fall in love with the products. You're gonna bleed blue just like we do, and you'll love the products. And if you're already using the products, if you're already drinking the shakes, then it's just sharing with people. It's telling them exactly what you're doing, what you freaking love, and you aren't selling people. You don't have to be a salesman to do this. You just have to want a different life for yourself. You have to want to inspire people. You have to want to do something more than just go to a 9 to 5 and drive home and lose time with your family. So those are just a couple of the myths that I wanted to pinpoint on. Now, our team, I created Team Mission and Vision um, right after I joined about 3 years ago. And I'd called it something else. I don't even remember what I called it. Because it was just a random text. But then as soon as I started getting more involved with this community, I realized, like, I have such a strong vision, and I see my future, and I know where I'm going. And Team Mission and Vision is solely, I came up with that name because it's solely for, I want others to see their future as well. I want others to see their potential as well. So we're all on a mission to make sure everyone can envision their future and where their life is going, and how much better and amazing it is, because you only get one life, and you have to do what you want to do when you want to do it, and have an amazing, amazing life, and not waste it on a job you can't stand, or time away from your family, or working weekends to where you can't make it to major events that are never going to happen again. So that's why I created the team, and we are on the climb up. We have huge goals and a big push for the end of 2017, because 2018 is going to be insane for our team. So if you join our team, so what we basically will expect from you are a couple of things. One, the all-time main focus is you have to work on yourself. So we are going to ask you to commit to a program, which will help you pick out. We'll ask you to commit to Shakeology, to our superfood shake. And you will be reading personal development. So personal development, all of those three are keys to working on yourself. And that's the main focus. Like, how cool of a job is it that your main focus is to become the best freaking human you can become? I don't remember ever picking up a book. I maybe had one book that I would like keep for like 5 years to like read a page or two when I thought like you're supposed to read a book, time was up. So I never read books. And then when I started doing this, they were like, you have to read personal development. I'm like, yeah, but my head's fine. I don't need to read a book. I don't need personal development. Like, I'm good. You do. Everyone needs personal development. It's insane how my life has changed from reading personal development. So we'll set you up with a book to read as well. And the second thing you have to do is decide, do you want to be a working coach? Are you working towards freedom from your job? Are you working to retire yourself from your job? Are you working to retire your husband from his job? Or are you just wanting to join an amazing community of women and get a discount on the products? Which both of them are totally fine, and both of them are totally doable. But you need to decide on which route you want to start out with, and either way is good. But that also depends on what book we would want you to start out with. So there's an amazing amount of business building books that I would recommend, and I would start you out with the ones in particular that I think made the most difference in my business and in my personal life. So we would set you up with a program. We would set you up with Shakeology. We would set you up with a book. So those are the main things of working on yourself. And then you need to share on social media. So we're going to expect that you will share your journey. You don't have to post half naked pictures of yourself on social media. You don't have to post before and afters. You can post whatever you want. People want to see you going through a journey, and you have to start, especially if you're going to want to be a working coach, you have to start building up your social media, because it's not something that happens overnight. So along with the committing to a program, Shakeology, and personal development, we just want you to share. We want you to tell people what has changed in your life, and tell people what you're going through, and tell people how you're feeling. Maybe they're feeling the same way. The next thing we would expect from you is you're going to be put into a boot camp. We have monthly boot camps that we do with the team, and we'll be putting you in there because you need to know how those are run. If you aren't already in the boot camps, you'll need to know how those are run, and you'll be participating in those boot camps. And here's the best thing, though, is that joining the team and being on this team, you don't have to run your own boot camps. We're not just going to throw you in the freaking water, throw you to the wolves, and be like, hey, here's your challenge pack. Now go invite people and run a kick-ass boot camp and get them results. Like, we're not going to do that. We're going to put you into the team boot camp. And if you eventually want to branch off on your own, which I 100% am totally cool with, you can branch off onto your own and start running your own boot camps, but it's not required. We will have monthly team boot camps. So you will just simply add people to it. And when your people are in there, you'll support them because those are your customers. So you can add people to the team boot camp whenever you want, as long as they're your customers, and you have to be supporting them in there. That's what we expect from you on this team. And the other kicker is that if you just end up wanting to have a discount on the products, end up wanting to be a part of the community, there is no quota, there's no requirement to sell, there's nothing you have to meet. If you end up not selling a single thing one month, you don't get kicked out. There's nothing happens. There isn't a requirement to sell anything. If you want to have your Shakeology paid for, if that's all that you're in it for, all you have to do is help 3 people. So help 3 people, get them plugged into our boot camp, and you don't have to do anything else, but your Shakeology is paid for with helping those 3 people. So if you want to drink Shakeology, but you say that you can't afford it, you have other financial obligations, there's your out in it. All that you have to do is help 3 people. So How do we get paid? So the two main ways that you will make your income, and I'm not going to go into like all of the advanced different parts of making money. Once you get up to a certain level, you're not, the majority of your income is not coming from your commissions. So but that all gets complicated, and you honestly don't need to know about it, because you should be having blinders on, focused on your immediate new coaching tasks that you have to do. So the main two ways that you'll be getting paid, and when you're first starting out, your commissions are going to be what you make the most money on, and you make 25% commission on anything that you sell. You make a little more when you sell challenge packs, which is what most of us do for the boot camps, because challenge packs come with your 30-day supply of Shakeology. It comes with a program of choice, or the all access on demand, and it comes with the portion fix, the portion control containers, and meal plans and all of that, and access to our team boot camp. So you get 25% commission on everything you sell. You could sell someone a freaking yoga mat. You could sell someone a container of Energize, whatever. You don't have to sell challenge packs, or you don't have to sell anything, like I said. But you get 25% commissions. And then the other way that you make your money too is what they call team cycle bonus, which gets really complicated to get into, but you have a strong leg, a weak leg, and you have a cycle bonus. But that's a whole nother video. So basically there's lots of different bonuses and pools and stuff that you can make money off of. Now, the other thing that you can earn are trips. You can earn Success Club trips, leadership trips, and then they also have Summit. If you are a new coach starting out, if you hit Success Club, which is kind of like our marker for like working coaches, if you help 3 people a month, then you hit Success Club. And if you hit Success Club, your first 3 months as a brand new coach, you get a free ticket to Summit, which next year we're at Indianapolis. So yeah, you can earn that trip as well. And then we also have like Super Saturdays, where local people will get together, and we have workouts. Different trainers could be there. And if there's new like Shakeology flavors, they'll have like taste testings and everything. So that's basically what, as far as commission and earnings and trips and things. Other than that, that's really the ins and outs, and pretty much, I'm assuming, all the questions, all the basic questions that you guys would have as far as coaching. And the other cool thing about this team, for all the coaches for the month of October that join our team, all of the local coaches, which if there's a bunch that aren't local, I may think about doing like a live feed of the event too. But we are going to, if anyone knows me, you know I love my wine, and we're going to a local vineyard, and we're going to have a luncheon and have like a kickstart meeting for all of the new coaches that join in October, and if you're local. So, or if you want to drive, a couple hours to come to it, you're more than welcome, but I'll be treating you to that. So if you have any more questions, you can always message me or comment on this. But we are starting our next boot camp right before November. So if you're thinking about joining as a coach, I would definitely do it within the next week, because we would plug you into that boot camp, and that's going to be our Drop a Turkey boot camp, which is always fun. So thanks for listening, and I'm going to go because I still need a shower and make dinner, and that's the beauty of coaching, is you can just fit it in whenever. So thanks for stopping by, guys, and have a good evening.